character. And today, okay, I'm trying out some different things. Today, we're going to be ranking the studio albums by animated band, the Gorillaz. And I'm pretty excited about this. They're very different than a lot of the music I listen to. Pretty proud to be a fan of them. And we're gonna jump right into this. We're gonna rank the 6 studio records. We're gonna start at the worst, and we're gonna work our way up to my favorite. So, in my opinion, the worst is 2010's "The Fall." It was recorded on tour, and it was recorded entirely in like on a tablet, and you can tell it's there's just not a lot there as far as musically to listen to. So that's at the bottom of my list. The next one a lot of people are going to disagree with me on, because this one got a lot of praise. But Plastic Beach, I was extremely excited for this one to come out. And when it came out, a lot of the songs left me flat. I did like parts of it. I liked maybe about half of Plastic Beach. Was something that I enjoyed. But after this one, I think the rest of their albums are pretty enjoyable, like pretty solid from here on out. As far as in my ranking, those are the only albums that I'm just not crazy about, most of them. This is coming in next, Humans. It did get a lot of criticism, but I actually enjoyed Humans quite a bit. It is extremely eclectic, and had maybe a little bit too much going on with 6 singles and just features on every single track. There's like 1 million different people. There was 1,000 additions. There's just way too much going on. There's like 20 additions where each one's got a different track and a different single, and it's just it is overblown, overstuffed, overfeatured. The original length was 68 minutes and 55 seconds. Then they added an entire disc of other material to it, putting it at 90 minutes and 40 seconds. That's ridiculous. 90 minutes. That's one of the longest albums I've ever heard. And it didn't need it. It needed just to be the original cut of the album. Was good enough for me. Coming in next, which I have on CD, this was their debut album. Really, I got this as a gift. I was, I was probably a sophomore in high school when this came out, 2000, 2001. Some beautiful stuff here. Really enjoyed it as a teenager. It still holds up pretty well today. You got Rehash, 5-4, the single Tomorrow Comes Today, Clint Eastwood, of course, Punk. Punk got me really pumped up. I was thinking initially that this was going to be like a punk band that was experimental, but they're actually experimental that does a little bit of punk rock. That's part of I need to get past it, that Gorillaz are not a rock band. They're going to continue to do just all sorts of music. But this has some rock and roll tunes on it that initially really got me into the band. There's 17 tracks on here. I feel like it could have been whittled down to a solid 10 or 12. But, it was a really good debut album, in my opinion. Where do we go from here? So, yeah, The Fall, Plastic Beach, Humans, and Gorillaz, the debut. Coming up next are my top 2 favorite Gorillaz albums. And it was really tough. I had a tough time deciding on these 2, and I'm glad that they're both sort of... no, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say they were both late era, but they're not. So we've got 2 more records, and I've got to find it here. Where is that darn album? It's way down here. Okay. This one right here, the Now Now. This is one I was worried about when it came out. But I was really happy with the rebirth of the Gorillaz. 11 songs. It's one of their shortest albums. It's about 40 minutes still, but Love, Humility, Idaho, Trans, Hollywood, all these Lake Zurich. Humility is really great, but I think I love this entire album. Like it's perfect. It sounds really nice. There's almost no features on it, except for George Benson and Snoop Dogg and Jamie Principle. 3 features. That's nothing for Gorillaz album, which is usually just made up entirely of features. Are you guys ready for the #1 Gorillaz album of all time, in my opinion? YMCA. Okay. The #1, the greatest Gorillaz album of all time, came out in 2005. This is the back cover. And this is the side. Have you guys figured it out yet? Demon Days. Yeah, Demon Days. Absolutely, in my opinion, the greatest thing that, probably one of the best albums of 2005. And there's a lot of great stuff then. The intro's great. Last Living Souls, Kids with Guns, Oh Green World, Dirty Harry, Feel Good Incorporated, El Mañana. I think El Mañana might be my favorite single by the Gorillaz. If you haven't heard anything by this album, off this album, check out El Mañana. Check it out today. Tomorrow comes today, so El Mañana. Every Planet We Reach Is Dead. November Has Come. All Alone. White Light. Dare is a great single. Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head. Don't Get Lost in Heaven, and Demon Days. Check out beautiful, beautiful artwork. Beautiful CD. Beautiful blackness. Beautiful black and whiteness. All kinds of stuff going on here, guys. Look at this. This is how a booklet's supposed to be. November Has Come. That's really awesome. You got a helicopter dropping death. You got somebody in prison. You got all kinds of crazy, crazy stuff going on. So yeah, I absolutely love the Gorillaz. Very experimental. Cannot wait to hear what they do next. Right now they're doing this thing called Sound Machine, where they're just releasing single after single after single. And I'm really happy with those so far. I'm more of an album guy, but you know, you have to adapt and change with the times. And music is going to a single-based format again. And, you know, it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with it. But, you know, this is a great album, and I suggest listening to it in its entirety. It's a concept album, and it's pretty freaking amazing. Alright guys, let me know in the comments after you like and subscribe what you want to hear, what you want to see. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. See, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no age. Cause I'm good at repairs and I'm under these snares. Intangible, bet you didn't think so, I commend you to. Panoramic view, look I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, look at dudes, look at those, like a bird. With the wanna be like picture twos. Picture you getting down in a picture twos. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe. Spiritual, I hear of you cause you're too crazy. Lifeless, I know the definition for what life is. Priceless for you because I put you on light. You like it? Gun smoking, righteous within go. Possess you with one go. Psychic amongst you, possess you with one go. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's 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 coming on.